Hey Cancer, welcome to your general reading for April 2025. You can apply this to any of your placements. We're going to take a look and see what important messages we have for you guys. So apply this to your own unique situations, like share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, the links for those are in the description box below. For personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, and also on Cameo. The links and details are in the description box below. For Cameos, these are one-question readings for $30. So if you guys are looking for a short message, no longer than 3 minutes long, on a really tight budget, this may be a really great option for you guys. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me, my channel. And also, if you guys haven't checked out my boyfriend's YouTube channel, Adam's Consciousness Code, the link is in the description box below. Do all the YouTube stuff, you guys, to support him on there, okay? So what messages do we have for Cancer? Let's talk about Cancer here. What's going on with Cancer? What's happening with Cancer for April 2025? For Cancer here, for Cancer. So Cancer, we do have the Judgment card, Sagittarius energy, okay? Seems like what's happening is that some of you guys could be going through a huge spiritual awakening. I do feel like one of the things I'm getting here is like this awakening is coming up because I feel like whatever you have dealt with that has been unresolved, it's showing up again. It's coming up again for you guys to deal with here. Obviously, anything that you sweep under the rug, anything that you don't deal with, somehow eventually it will have a way of coming up and resurfacing again. Okay, so we have the Judgment card in the Five of Wands. The Ten of Wands here, wow. I feel like another thing, I feel like what's going on here, I feel like you may be taking on the burdens of other people's problems here. And I feel like your guides or your angels or your ancestors here are letting you know that it's not yours to take on, it's not your responsibility to take it on. Because I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like you may have that martyr archetype energy here. And I feel like one of the things is that I feel like this is one of the biggest lessons that you have to learn is that what is not yours does not belong to you here. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Nine of Swords, wow. I feel like you guys are definitely going through some sort of spiritual ascension here. Your body is breaking down here, okay? Your emotions, your mind here, your mindset. You know, I do feel like, I do feel like, you guys could be completely rewiring your DNA here. You guys could be rewiring your whole being here as a person, okay? So I feel like powerful changes are definitely coming in for you guys, Cancer. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have here for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? 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 So Cancer, we have the High Priestess here. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition here. You guys are very intuitive here, all right? Yeah, let your intuition guide you at this time here. With the Page of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else do we have? And the Seven of Wands here. You know, one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like this is something that you have to really do is to really protect your inner child here. Yeah. Some of you guys are needing to nourish, and heal that inner child here. I do feel like some of you guys may be running away from this. Some of you guys may be resisting this. Some of you guys may be having a hard time dealing with this here. But I feel like it's really important for you guys to understand it. Okay, recognize it here. Okay, learn from it, but don't lose yourself. Don't get caught up in the chaos here, or don't completely lose your shits here as you go through this, okay? I do feel like some of you guys are sitting in this very anxious and nervous energy here too. With the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords here. What spiritual lessons and growth opportunities are coming in for Cancer? Seven of Pentacles. This is a really great opportunity here to reassess things. Yeah, take some time out to reassess things here and really focus on what drives you, what you're passionate about, what lights a fire up your ass to do something here, okay? And also don't run from what you have to do. Because I do feel like with the Judgment card here, I do feel like in a way that you're being called. like I said, if there's something here that you have pushed to the side that you haven't dealt with here, this is the perfect opportunity here to resolve it here, okay? It could be anything that I just mentioned just now with the 8 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like this is about not walking away from what you have to do. You know, I feel like this is a duty for yourself. You know, I feel like this is you not betraying yourself here, okay? Because when you do run away from what you have to do, run away from what you have to heal, run away from what you have to overcome, it's a form of betraying yourself here, okay? I do feel like, you know, there's definitely some sort of strong shadow work that's coming through here, working on your shadow side here, all right? Overcoming your fears here, okay? And, you know, just recognizing what you have swept under the rug and what you need to work on here, all right? What advice do we have here for? What advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have for Cancer? What advice do we have for Cancer? We have the Knight of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We also have the King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We also have the 5 of Pentacles here, advice. Advice is to free yourself from your insecurities here, to free yourself from these self-limiting beliefs, okay? And telling yourself that you're not good enough for anything or that you're not good enough for anybody here. It does seem like one of the things I'm getting here is that Cancer, I feel like you guys are really successful at what you do here, because I do feel like your money situation is going really well. Okay, your work stuff is going really well. If you guys own your own businesses here, that's going really well here too. All right, but I feel like this is about really overcoming your insecurities here and your fears and your worries here. All right, and not letting it overtake you, not letting it control you, not letting it dictate your life. What else do we have for Cancer? What outcome do we have for Cancer? What else is coming in for Cancer? We have the Page of Wands here. That's not the Page of Wands, the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We also have the Justice card, Libra energy here. 10 of Swords. Okay. I feel like someone's karma may be balancing out here. Yeah. I feel like someone here is being called to balance out their karma. I feel like someone here is being called to balance out the generational and ancestral karma that has ensued and engulfed your life here. So this is about really truly doing the work and releasing anything that's no longer serving a purpose in your life, okay? Any sort of indoctrinations, any sort of self-limiting beliefs, any sort of karmic patterns that you have been exhibiting and showing here, I feel like you're in the process of releasing it here, okay? So Cancer, this does look really good, okay? Might be difficult to hear, might be really confusing for you guys to hear, for some of you guys that don't really have a lot of spiritual context here, okay? But just take it as it resonates, all right? So Cancer, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. If it did, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will speak to you guys in the next one, all right? Thanks, guys, and bye for now.